Shook. I just got this email about a dog over in New Orleans East. The way they described it is that it's in a median where there's a lot of traffic, like big trucks and industrial trucks, yeah, like junkyards and stuff. So this dog is in really bad shape. Like they said, you need to come now. Like it's in really bad shape.
Gotcha.
I didn't have to read very far into this woman's email to realize where she had seen this dog. Unfortunately, we have rescued quite a few dogs from this stretch of road out in New Orleans East. Come on. Got him. It's a real desolate, very sad place that I can only equate to feeling like death. It's like out here. If this dog is in as bad shape as this woman is saying, we have no time to waste. Look at that. Leave right there. Oh my God, it's dying. I spotted the dog standing up in the middle area. At a glance, I could see he was in horrific shape. Hi. Come here. You okay? Oh my God, your legs are all swollen. Come here. Come on. You okay? Oh my God. Oh. It's been mauled by,
Yeah, he's got some bite.
yeah, it's from a dog fight. He's all swollen. Oh, it's all fluid built up. Okay. Oh, how sad is that? Here, buddy, come here. This dog is in sad shape. Not only does it have fresh bite marks, it's got old bite marks. His legs are swollen, his face is swollen. He's emaciated. You know, he can barely stand up. And what I noticed right away was the smell of infection. And that alone will kill a dog.
His nose is all swollen too?
Yeah, oh yeah, I see it. It's from a tooth mark.
Yeah.
Hey, bud. Mr. Happy Man. Look at your tail. And just keep on going. Just going by this dog's demeanor and his reaction to Sugar Hill and I pulling up, he was very grateful. He should want to run from us, and yet there he stands, happy as can be. You got him?
Yeah, I did.
It's okay.
I just want to watch that leg.
You okay? Yeah, and tail's still wagging. Yeah. Tail's still wagging.
It's okay.
Still wagging. It's still wagging.
Go.
Doesn't stop.
Go.
Still wagging. He's still wagging.
Look at him.
Look at you. Pit bulls are the most abused, neglected, tortured, abandoned dogs in the world. Yet they forgive, and they act like this dog. I'm just amazed that like these dogs go through this trauma, and look at him. He's just like, life is good. I mean, just looking at this dog's wagging tail, you would never know anything was wrong. And I knew he needed a name worthy of that spirit. All right, let's take Mr. Wags.
Oh,
Mr. Wags.
that's an awesome name.
Mr. Wags.
Mr. Wags.
Okay, Mr. Wags. But his battle is long from over. We need to get him to Dr. Kristen right away. Oh my God. What is that?
I don't know. I don't know if it's part of his bone, if it's his canine tooth that came out.
The pain he must be in. I couldn't tell if it was just his jaw exposed or if it was his canine. All I know is that in my 30 years of doing rescue, I have never seen anything like that.
I mean, look how big it is. Is it even attached?
Look at right there.
Yeah, see it pulled out. I think
Oh my
it's his
God.
canine tooth.
This dog cannot wait for Lizzie's vet run. He needs to go now. So I called Mariah and had her take him to Dr. K right away.
Hey, how's it going? What kind of good stuff did you bring me today?
Oh, this is a fun one. My mom found him. He definitely got attacked by dogs. Wait till you get into this one. So obviously everything's swollen. There's open puncture wounds, scars. Just take a look at this side of his mouth. Just take a look.
So this is the root part that you normally don't see, and this is the part that normally sticks down. It's like backwards.
A dog's canine tooth is a little bit like an iceberg. You can kind of see in the top what's floating, but there's a big section underneath that you can't see. The root that is underneath the gum line there is quite impressive.
This one's broken too. It's just kind of hanging there.
Up.
His tooth had actually, in the fight, had been pulled away from the actual bone and kind of flipped up and out of its socket, so you saw the entire tooth, root and all.
I can't look at it. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
He did have some infections in his mouth and along his gum line. The mouth is a very vascular area, and if the bacteria gets in the bloodstream, then you can have a lot more serious consequences.
And the other thing too, we worry about if, you know, their body's been trying to heal. Obviously, this is not the first time that's happened. He's got wounds all
That's
over.
what, there's so many old scars on him, all over his head and stuff.
He also had many, many bite wounds all over him. He had scar wounds on a lot of his body. You know, it wasn't just one singular fight, just because they were all at different stages of healing.
And in here too, they must have just rolled him and been chewing on him. You know, when they bite and they shake like that, they can cause a lot of damage, and sometimes it takes days and days before you know how bad it really is.
Yeah, once it starts swelling.
Yeah.
He had a lot of swelling in his legs from older bite wounds that were infected. You know, that can definitely progress and can cause death.
I mean, he looks obviously stable, but we'll have to see.
That doesn't, it's a pit bull, right?
Exactly. So we'll have to see what his blood work looks like and make sure we give him everything he can so he can heal. Okay. What do you think?
You're the sweetest little baby. I know, you'll feel better soon, hopefully.
He had a lot of different things going on with him, but I think first and foremost, we have to get all the infection under control.
Dr. Rhett took over treating Mr. Wag's infections. He said that they've been really tough to get under control, but he's finally ready to be picked up.
Come on.
Mr. Wigglebutt.
Aww.
Go see. Hi. Oh my God. Oh, I love you.
He's a special pup.
Ooh, this wiggling.
Non-stop.
Do you feel
Never
so
stop.
much better, my love? Oh,
Doesn't he look
I
good?
can't handle it. He came flying out of there. It seemed like nothing had ever happened to him before, and he looks like a brand new dog.
He's gonna do fine. I mean,
How's his mouth?
I mean, look at you.
The tooth,
Oh
it
yeah, he
was-
broke that tooth off. And what people don't realize is that those canines, so
They're
you
like
see
3
about
inches
maybe.
long.
Yeah, it's only the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Those canines are significant teeth.
Mr. Wags is still a long way off from being 100% healthy. We have to wait until all of his infections are completely down and his heartworm treatment, and then we can get him neutered. Rio, and look at how happy you are.
Everything he's been through, I mean, to have such a good disposition and just be so happy
He's
all
what
the
a
time.
normal pit bull is.
I know. Yeah, well, he definitely gets the Rough Rider award.
After everything this dog has been through, I have no idea why he's as sweet as he is and as forgiving as he is.